Then do you know guys the story of square root? Story? Square root के story එක දන්නවද? No. Okay. ආමිනානම් මේ ටංගල උත්තර දෙනවා. අනික් කට්ටිය එන්නේ නැහැ. And also Seema. නේ? අනික් කට්ටිය දන්නවද? Shall I ask? Right. ඕන් දැන් උත්තර එනවා. හරි දන්නේ නැහැ කියලා. හරි. මම අහන්න ඕනේ වක් බලන්න. නේම. ප්‍රශ්න දිනවද එහෙම කියලා අහන්න ඕනේ. Then no one gives any answer, right? Delicious. Right? That is not a big story, but it is a big story. Right? Story කියන්නේ මේ not about the founder. That is this is one of my stories. මම කියන්නේ not the others. Yeah. Hiruni, do you know? කවුද? Minsati, do you know? Yours? Do you know? Bituni? You guys know that? Only I know, right? Okay, Uday. You guys need to interact with me, Mate would have jail in, right? So, do you know what is the value of square root? Some of you guys might know. Somehow I don't know. What is the value of square root? Can anyone tell me what is the value of square root? There is a value. Yeah. Anyone? In the paper class also I have told this. Right? In the grade 9 paper class also I have told this several times. And what is Matakananda? Can't you guys remember? What is the value of square root? At least say don't know, sir. Sir, we are not a don't know. Don't know කියලා කෙටියෙන් ගන්න කොහොමද? DKW හරි. මන් දන්නේ නැහැ. මොකක් හරි DKW හරි. Yeah. මොකක් හරි don't know කියන එහෙම DKW මොකක් හරි ගන්නවනේ. Don't know. DKW. I don't know කියන I don't know IDD. I don't know කියන DKW, right? Yeah. Okay. You guys don't know නෙමෙයි. You guys cannot remember. හරිද? Okay, now that is the story. Okay, now I am going to ask some questions from you. I can take the lesson. I can finish this within like 2 hours, this lesson. And also perimeter. No need to take 3 days. No need to take 3 days to teach perimeter lesson. Right? No one is getting 3 days to teach perimeter lesson and also this one as well. But I have done. Guys, tell me how many classes that you had in the grade 9 to complete the data representation and interpretation lesson. Not the people who are from mine. මගේ කට්ටිය නෙමෙයි in grade 9 මගේ ආපු අය නෙමෙයි. Other people, අපේ other students. Yes. How many number of times do you spend to complete the data representation and interpretation lesson in grade 9? The classes that you go in grade 9. Again, all a class kiyaki cover kara. How many hours that did you take? මතක නැතුව ඇති. Yeah, they only say 4 classes, right? So that would be a great thought. As I remember, I took like 5 or 6, sorry. मम मासे का हमारा करा क्लास है डेटा रिप्रेजेंटेशन एंड इंटरप्रिटेशन. Seema is saying in his school it took 1 day. 1 day means 1 period or 2 periods or whatever thing. Right? Normally in the school as well, you guys have to take more than 10 to 12, right? 2 periods. So she's saying 2 periods. Within the 2 periods, you cannot even teach what is data representation and interpretation. Even in the grade 7 part cannot be covered by using 2 periods in the school also. Right? Normally it would take more than 5 to 6 classes to cover. Normally I was doing 3-hour classes in grade 9 also. Right? I took more than 1.5 months to complete the lesson. What important probability, data representation and interpretation, right? Superb lessons, and there will be full questions in your A-level exam from those. Right? What important, right? So that I could do this lesson within 2 hours. Square. But I am not going to do that. And also the perimeter lesson, 1 day is enough. I can do because I am giving you a tune and I can do a lot more works. Right? Okay. In the school, we took 2 weeks. Super. Devmi, what is your school? Wala school again. Mother karna. Right. Right. Super. So this one, story of square. Right. The value. What is the value? I don't know. Mandan. I do not know the value. Square root. Our school didn't even have time to. Sandan is saying school correct na. Okay. I will. And if you want, guys, tell me. I will send you that. Huh? So this is the value. I am not going to tell the value at once. Right? Now I am going to ask some questions like this. What is the square root of 4? What is the square root of 4? Because of 4 it is. Yeah. What is the square root? Abode, Nirogi.
2.
2, right? Okay. How you are going to obtain that? Obtain karagani. You know how to obtain it by using your mind. Right? Square root of 4. 2 day. What easy. Square root of 9. Yes, Dilisha has also sent me. Square root of 9. Speak up, speak up. Yeah, 3. Yeah, super. 3. Square root of 225. Can use करने पे square root of 225. It's taking some time. Tell me.
25.
25 butuam.
No. 50.
50. Yeah. Right? So, yes, you know this one, what is the value? How we are going to define the value of square by looking at this? Eyes on the board. Right? So, if you take this square root of 4, right, can you write 4 in a different way? Speak up.
2 into the power of 2.
How they?
2 into the power of 2.
Super. You can write this for 2 to the power 2. Oh, you can directly write 2 times 2. Right? That means again by using the laws of indices, that means index. Right? Same base at the powers. 2 to the power 2. Right? So square root you have to take. So what is the value of square root of 2 to the power 2? That means square root of 4. 2, right? Now can anyone tell me what is the value of square root? Now can anyone tell me what is the value of square root? Can anyone tell me what is the value of square root now? No idea? No. Seema is asking 2. No. Little bit closer, but that is not the answer. In the Saturday class, they gave the yes. Yes. I received an answer. Right. So now I am going to explain how it can be taken. No, Budi, no, see. No, Devi, no. Right. Look at the board. I will write this 9 as right. Don't tell the answer if you got the value of the square root, right? You can send inbox to me, right? Right. So only one told me the answer. 3 times 3, that means 90. So that 3 to the power 2. The answer is 3. 225 can be written down as 15 into 15 square root 15 to the power 2. මේක පුතේ මේ actually not needed this one, right? මේක මේ අනවශ්‍ය කතාවක් I am telling you. This is not needed. You will know this by the end of this year. මේ අවුරුදු ඉවරනකොට you will know this. But I am teaching you it early. Right? 15 to the power 2 square root is 15. Right? Now, still you didn't get this thing. What is the value of square root? Now I am going to give you an hint. Small hint. Huh? The value of a number multiplied it. No, Budhe, no. Yeah. Yes, there will be. Yeah. Okay, 2 people got the correct answer. Until now. Huh? Now think something like this. What can you think about this power? Index of 2, index of 3, index of 15. It has become 1. Right? But previously, if I forget this square root, it is 2 to the power 2. It is 3 to the power 2. Right? It is 15 to the power 2. But if I get the square root of this 2 to the power 2, it becomes 2 to the power 1. If I get the square root of this 3 to the power 2, if I get the square root of this 3 to the power 2, it becomes 1. 3 to the power 1. Now think. If I get the square root of 15 to the power 2, the answer will become 15 to the power 1. Hint has been delivered. Now you guys need to have an answer. No, that is a value, Budhi. That is a number. Now you guys need to think. Think. How this happens? 2 to the power 2 becomes 2 to the power 1. 3 to the power 2 becomes 3 to the power 1. 15 to the power 2 becomes 15 to the power 1. So you guys are in a small gap to find the value of square root. Now you need to think little bit. Now how this happen, guys? What the hell? 2 to the power 2 becomes 2 to the power 1. If you get the square root. Right. Hint number 2. Right. 2 becomes 1. How you convert? How you convert 2 into 1? Now tell me. No, that is a value. What? That is a number. Square root value is a number. That is not a word. How you convert 2 into 1? The square root removes the power. Okay. So I am asking a single value. Subtracting 1. Yes, that is one of the things, right? Yes, Vivek. This is definitely this is not subtract. Yes, Dinali?
Dividing by 2.
Divide by 2, divide by 2. Yeah. Mummy, what did I Yeah, yes, Nila. Yeah. This is, I am going to divide by 2. Right? 2 divided by 2 will give you 1. And yes, you can subtract also, but we cannot apply subtract here. 2 divided by 2. Right? Can you tell me how to write 2 divided by 2 in a different way? Okay, give me 1 minute. Mathematics. Right? I'm asking mathematics, basic fundamentals. 2 divided by 2 in a different way. Not this, not this. I am not asking this one. This 2 divided by 2 in a different way. You can tell me. Tell me. Yeah. I can write this 2 divided by 2 thing. Now think, I want you guys to think. Right? Mega can be written down as 2 multiplied by 1 upon 2, right? 2 multiplied by 1 upon 2. If you simplify this, you will get 1. Already? Same thing I have written in different way. Right? Same thing I have written down in a different way. Right? 2 divided by 2 will give you 1. 2 multiply 1 half. It will give you 1. Right. Keep that in your mind. Keep this in your mind. Right? Now I am going to tell another story. Right? Laws of indices. Right? Power of powers. Can you remember power of powers? A to the power B whole thing to the power C. A to the power B whole thing to the power C. Final answer? equals a to the power b multiplied by c. That means a to the power bc. Well, that means b and c can be multiplied together. Well, multiplied together. This bracket represent Machan, please multiply. Right? B is saying Machan, please multiply with C. B multiplied by C. BC, ABC. A to the power BC. Correct? Correct? Right. Now, important thing. I will take A as any given number. As any given number. Correct? A to the power 2. A to the power 2. Bracket half. Right? Half is a power of this power. Power of power. Half is a power. By using this method, this law of indices, right? You will write this a 2 times half. A 2 times half. Right? What is the value? What is the value?
A to the power 1.
A to the power 1. That means A. Normally we are not going to write A to the power 1. That means A. Same value. Another. Now I am going to write A to the power 2 square root A equals value is A. Now can anyone tell me what would be the value of square root? Not DOB, not Skodabe, Amina, na. That already Sima, right? That, right? Deomi. Yes. Deomi has given me the answer. So can anyone tell me now what is the value of square root? Now, then by looking at this. Right? Then check where case Correct? So here. Correct? Better. A to the power 2. A to the power 2 is here. Right? Square root value is half. Right? Square root also a power. Square root also power. Index value. So the value of the square root is half. Right? That means multiply by half. Right? 2 times 1, 2 times 1. So A to the power 1. That means A. No need to write this one. Make a no name. Or I will separately upload. Correct? So the value of square root is half. Correct? What I want to tell is this one. Right? Square root of the value of the square root of is half. Shall we prove that? Okay? 2 to the power 2. Power of power. Right? So this is the square root. So I am going to take the square root. I will write the square root as never. Half. 2 times half. 2. 2 multiplied by half. 2. Right? 3 to the power 2. The square root. If you want to take the square root of that, half. Power half. 2 times half. 1. So 3 to the power 1, that means 3. Then 15 to the power 2, half. Square root value is half. 15 to the power 2. Right? The square root value can be represented as maybe half. Bracket half. Right? Power of power. So the value is 2 times 1, 2 times 1. 15 to the power 1, that means 50. Right? Okay. This is the way that you are going to simplify. Multiply half. 2 times 1, 2 times 1, 1. 15 to the power 1. Answer is 50. So on and so forth, blah blah blah. Correct? So that is the story of square root. So the value is half. This represents power half. Correct? To the power half. To the power half. Correct? Right. That's a long story, big story.